Hello, I'm MegaNova, and this is my friend Julius.
Oh yeah,
And, there we go. So,
much better.
and we didn't just come home from watching Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, but I had to raid, so we had to wait a bit. But
Yeah.
now we're doing it. Yay! So, what did you think?
It was pretty cool.
I thought it was really good, actually.
Me too.
Like, I was definitely a fan of it. It had a lot of, like, really cool fight scenes.
Oh yeah.
Really cool effects. I thought the story overall was pretty good. I'm pretty excited to see where it goes.
Me too.
Because if you didn't know, like, I went into the... Also, spoilers. Just,
Oh yeah.
just to make sure nobody gets mad at me for not saying
And
spoilers or whatever. But yeah, I went into this movie like completely blind, so I had no idea that there were already plans that it would be like a multi-parter story.
They already
this
said that actually in the first rounding with the first movie. They said I think it's 4 or 5 movies actually.
No, but I knew that they were gonna be making several movies, but I didn't know that they were gonna make them like not like in direct continuation of each other. I thought this movie would be a completely self-contained story.
Oh.
But there were a lot of things set up in this movie that were not paid off yet.
Yeah.
So they were gonna have to wait until the next movie or the next movie after that. I don't know what the plans are.
I think they're gonna make 4 of these movies with this story and then move on. As far as I recall.
I wonder. I wonder how far they can like stretch the story until they get to the fight scene with Dumbledore and Grindlewald.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
maybe it is the next movie. I don't recall. I just.
But I mean, it's not like that would necessarily be the final climax of this whole thing. Like, there's plenty of stuff they can do after that.
That's true, but I think...
I mean, considering Grindelwald didn't play into the first movie at all. Like, he only just showed up in the last 5 minutes.
Actually not. He went behind the scene.
Yeah, but he himself didn't really do much.
That's true.
Like, it was mostly just, at the very end, oh, Grindelwald exists! This is bad! Sequel bait!
That's true.
And then we get here, so like, oh, you had that blood oath, or whatever it is, blood pact. And like, so we're gonna have to find a way to break this! See you in the next one!
Yeah.
But
Dumbledore was fucking awesome.
yeah,
Jude Law as Dumbledore is just perfect.
That is excellent casting. I will absolutely say that. Also, most of the plot of this movie actually centers around this guy called Credence.
Yeah, that's true.
Who, for the longest time, I was like, I know who this person is. Like, I've seen him before. I just couldn't put my finger on it. Then halfway through the movie, I'm like, that's Ezra Miller. That's fucking Flash from the DCEU. I don't like this guy, but
he's doing an
I mean,
job here.
I didn't say that I didn't like his acting.
That's true.
He's okay as an actor. I'm not that much of a fan of him as a person, but that's a talk for a completely different kind of video.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like it starts out amazingly. Like we get to see that they've been torturing him for quite a while.
They cut off his tongue, actually.
Yeah, because he's very persuasive, as we will see later on in the movie. There's this amazing scene where they're like all gathered beneath this graveyard, where he is going out to have this speech to all the pureblood wizards, because he has this whole thing where he wants to... He's basically Wizard Hitler. Like, he want to not necessarily kill all the Muggles and half-bloods,
He
but
just
but
wants
he
to control them.
he basically wants to enslave them.
Yeah, that's true.
And have the purebloods be the master race. So yeah, basically Wizard Hitler. I know comparing people to Hitler is a big no-no and has been done way too much
That's true.
these days, but that is basically what he is. He is basically Wizard Hitler.
Yeah, but I thought I really saw some sign of Voldemort in him, the same way.
Well, that's because Voldemort really looked up to Grindlewald.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's adopted a lot of the of his politics, I guess we could say.
Thinking.
Yeah.
Thinking.
Like he's adopted a lot of the basically what Voldemort wanted to do. He would just like his plan was basically the same.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like the whole idea about purebloods being superior and
one thing I'm not sure about this, but one thing I'm not would Muggle children, would he allow them to go to school? There was one another talk about that with Grindelwald.
What do you?
With Hermione and something like that.
Yeah. If a Muggle happened to have magical abilities, he never mentioned anything about that, so we don't know. We can't say anything about
exactly.
that.
That is a difference between him and Voldemort.
No, would Voldemort even allow that?
Yeah, no, that
exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
So we don't know with either, or I'm pretty sure Voldemort wouldn't. He had the fucking basilisk.
That's true.
And used that to specifically
kill half-blood.
Target half-bloods and Muggle people.
That's true.
And Muggle-born. That's
true.
Yeah. He was not a fan of Muggles in any capacity at all. So, yeah.
I love the side.
By the way, maybe sit up a bit so that they can actually see your face. It's a bit weird just having this half of face down in the corner. There we go.
That was perfect.
Oh yes, absolutely. I really love the what was it, the Uwu, or what the hell was it called?
What? Oh yeah, that's true.
It was this like big furry Chinese dragon thing.
That was fucking awesome.
That kind of acted just like a cute kitty once you had a toy.
A dog, maybe also. I thought.
No, I'd say more a cat. Maybe a bit of a combination.
I think it's a combination of both.
But yeah, that was.
But it looked more like a kitty than a dog.
Yeah.
That's true.
But yeah, it did, and the funny thing is that actually became important later.
That's true.
It actually showed up and helped out in a fight scene later on.
That was fucking awesome, that fight scene.
Yeah. That it's down in the French Ministry for Magic.
You really see the different kind of ministry.
I love the fact that we the best part about these movies is getting to see how the world the world of Harry Potter, the wizarding world as they're trying to call it, which I mean makes more sense. Harry Potter has nothing to do with these movies. It's gonna be 100 years before he's even born, almost.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, it makes more sense to just refer to them as the Wizarding World, as their MCU-esque title.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to remember that, but it's gonna be hard because everybody says, "Oh, it's the Harry Potter universe."
That's true. Also, I love Flamel. We're actually gonna see him now.
Yeah, it was. I was actually pretty excited about it. We finally got to see Nicholas Flamel because we've heard about him so many times, and also just the fact that by the end of the first Harry Potter movie, he dies because they had to destroy the Philosopher's Stone.
He didn't die.
He did die.
No, not there. Dumbledore said he would die. At
Oh yeah,
some
yeah.
point.
Oh yeah, that's right. That he would die. That's right. Yeah.
When the stones.
Yeah, but I don't know when he actually did die. Then
That never actually explains in the books.
yeah, I don't seem to recall it ever being mentioned, so probably not, or maybe our memory is just crap.
That could be, but I'm pretty sure.
Although when it comes to nerdy things, we tend to remember things.
What are you talking about?
Because apparently our brains think that's important. I can't remember that I had to go buy groceries, but I can recite to you the entire backstory of World of Warcraft.
And I can talk about Spider-Man for hours.
Yes, I can talk about World of Warcraft for days, literally.
I also think I can talk about Spider-Man for days.
Yeah,
actually.
probably. Most likely.
100% actually.
And we could discuss Harry Potter for literally days.
Oh god, yeah.
Actually, I have a fun videotape I need to show you at some point. It's this kind of like fan-made Harry Potter thing.
Is it on YouTube or where?
I don't think it's on YouTube, but I have it on a video, on a cassette tape, up there somewhere, I think.
That seems funny.
It was kind of funny. It's like super amateur, but it is kind of funny.
Okay, fair
Like
enough.
it's I think
I think we have to go back to the movie, dude, and just.
it's okay that we ramble a little bit sometimes. It's that's not too bad. It's still related.
That's true.
It's still related. But yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can find that afterwards.
Yeah, that sounds funny.
I actually also have another book, somewhere over there, that is like a kind of a compilation of all the different magical creatures mentioned.
Oh, cool.
In the various books.
You have shown me that one.
Yeah, whereas there's explanations and there's backstory as to if they are like real world mythological creatures. Because there's a lot of them that are just straight up made up by Rowling.
She was really good at just thinking of these weird creatures sometimes.
And also just weird names for them.
Oh yeah.
Like, she loved just making up nonsense words for these magical creatures. And I fucking love it.
Also for the spells.
Yeah, she actually, I'm impressed with how creative she's been with the spells. And it's not just being your standard wizard stuff. So, they can cast elemental magic. They can make a frost bolt and a fire bolt and whatever. It's actually a bit more creative than that.
That's true.
Like the
fight scene with the cat was amazing.
Yeah, the one in the
ministry.
Yeah, in the French ministry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We can ministry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was what I was talking about earlier. That I love just how these movies explore the world.
Yeah, 100%.
This wizarding world, as they call it. Because, as I also mentioned in the cinema, that I love Rowling's world building that she did.
Oh yeah.
Earlier on in the books.
Oh yeah.
Which is just like, you can just take that and make entire movies out of that, and they did.
Yeah. The thing was, I was mentioned to you when the movie was over. We were talking about when Grindlewald was name dropped the first time.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, he was name dropped in the first book, very early on. Like, they name dropped him when Harry was in the fucking train with Ron, when he got the magical collector's card or whatever they're called.
The owls.
Yeah. No, with the chocolate frogs.
Yeah, chocolate frogs. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Where it mentions Dumbledore's backstory, and that mentions that he had his fight with Grindlewald.
And Flamel also.
Yeah.
At the same time.
How he's very close with Flamel. And that was just, like, really cool.
Yeah.
Like, just how a lot of these things that have been set up all this way back and was probably never intended to actually get any further, but ended up doing anyway.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, it's just amazing how the whole Harry Potter franchise just became a thing and just completely blew up.
That's true.
Wait, I'm actually gonna check a thing here. Highest grossing movie franchises of all time. Wizarding World is number 3.
Wait. Marvel is getting down now?
No, they're number 1.
Sorry, yeah. I don't know what. Of course.
Yes.
The MCU.
Yep.
Star Wars.
Yep. MCU, Star Wars, and then Harry Potter with $8.5 billion.
And after that come Bond, which is not a surprise really.
No, but still,
That's true.
they have 9 movies.
That's true. How many movies?
MCU has 20 movies
That's
now.
true. How many movies has Bond?
And they have made 15
That's true.
million. So, per movie, Harry Potter has actually done better.
That's true.
They have earned more per movie.
That's insane.
They have almost earned an average of 1 billion per movie.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait. I forgot that the 7th book was split to 2. So it's
true.
10 movies, but still, it's close.
That's
Also,
true.
you have a hair in your beard. No, it's just my OCD is just like.
Bond made?
Oh, there's like 25 movies or some shit.
I still think it's more. At this point, I'm not sure.
List of James Bond movies. 26. I was pretty close.
Okay, fair enough.
I was pretty damn close.
That's true.
The first one back in 62.
Same year Spider-Man.
Apparently good stuff just happened in 1962.
Of course.
Okay, but back to the movie. We're getting super sidetracked right now.
Sorry, guys.
God, we're the worst. Okay, but yeah, like I don't want to spoil too much of what happens because
this movie you have to see.
there's a lot of really good stuff. Like apparently on Rotten Tomatoes, people are trashing it, but I don't know why. Like I thought it was really great overall. Like the effects were great.
The humor was on point.
Yeah, I really liked the sense of humor. Also, one very important thing, I heard a lot of people who were like they're afraid that Johnny Depp was gonna be going over the top silly with this role. I can safely tell you, he did not. He was actually a legit terrifying and intimidating villain.
I also love the Newt's brother.
Yeah. Newt's commander apparently has a brother named Theseus. And he was pretty cool, actually. Like he's a lot, like he's basically the diametric opposite to Newt. Like he's very, and he's gotta be by the books and we gotta follow the rules and Newt doesn't really do rules or orders.
And one funny thing about the relationship, Newt said to, I think it was Jacob, yeah, he's a hawker, I'm not.
Yeah. No, he doesn't even say that he isn't. He just mentions, and he's a hugger. And you can just infer from that Newt by no means is a hugger.
I love the dynamic with those two.
I just love the dynamic with everyone.
That's true.
Actually, like it was just all round the chemistry between all the characters were really good. They did a really good job with making Grindelwald like both intimidating, but he was also charming enough that you got why people would actually follow him.
One thing I also really liked was Lestrange.
Yeah,
Lila?
Lita.
Lita, that's true.
Lita Lestrange. She had her own backstory stuff going on here. She was actually a pretty good character too.
I was kind of scared when I heard the name. I was just like, she's gonna be a villain. No doubt there. Water?
No, she wasn't the biggest fan of her family because the Lestrange family is Lestrange.
We know about them.
Jokes, puns, the highest form of humor.
I hate you.
I love you too.
I know. That's my biggest problem.
Oh God.
No, I think that's it.
Yeah. So yeah, overall, I thought it was a really great movie. I had a lot of fun. Good action, good acting, good effects. It was a gorgeous movie.
Oh yeah, it's
It
beautiful.
looked amazing.
One last thing I just remember, the way Grindlewald was
Communicating.
with his people was just awesome.
Yeah. And again, you got the feeling like, yeah, he's scary, but you also kind of got why some people would follow him.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, especially the more hysterical purebloods.
Yeah, we have seen that before.
Yeah, we've seen like how that happened afterwards with Voldemort.
Yeah,
and that
also
stuff.
just Malfoy's.
Yeah, but
Yeah, exactly.
they were also Death Eaters.
That's true.
They were very much followers of Voldemort
That's
originally.
True. That's true.
So, yeah. But yeah, overall, I thought it was a great movie. I can't wait to see the next one, to see what the hell they're going to come up with for that.
Oh, yeah.
Also, it was really exciting to see Hogwarts again.
That's true.
Although it was really weird seeing it so empty.
I was laughing my ass off actually seeing Dumbledore as a teacher now.
Yeah. Watching Dumbledore as a Defense Against Dark Arts teacher
Was just perfect.
And of course, he gets fucking fired because nobody can keep that position for long.
Actually, I think he comes back to the role again.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Nobody really fired him. Nobody really fired him.
No, it was just the minister who said, "I'm gonna make sure you're never gonna teach again," it was part of their deal that he couldn't teach anymore.
That's true.
But I don't know. Maybe after he beats Grindelwald, there's gonna be. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
Until the next movie to see that.
That was all.
Yes, that was it. Okay, so if you're so inclined, there's all my socials down in the description. There's my Twitter, my Discord channel, my Facebook page, also my Patreon. If you maybe want to give me $1 a month or something like that, I would be eternally grateful to you. Also, there's my Twitch if you want to see me live stream sometimes.
That could be fun.
And
with me.
Yes, maybe we should do some more Crash Bandicoot at some point.
Oh yeah, we should.
And once we get that PlayStation 4, we're going to be streaming Spider-Man and probably also some Spyro.
Yeah.
But the question is when we're actually going to get that, but we'll see. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and have a good one. Bye-bye.